Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about dividing negative rational numbers. So all we have to do is remember that when I'm dividing fractions, I'm going to use keep, change, flip, okay? But I need to see here that I have a negative, and I'm dividing, so that means my answer is going to be positive. But let's go ahead and do keep, change, flip first. All right, so keep, change, flip. I'm going to keep my negative 1/2, change my division sign to a multiplication sign, and then I'm going to flip 6/7 to get 7/6. And now I'm going to multiply straight across. Again, I see that I have two negatives. A negative times a negative is a positive, so my negatives are gone. 1 times 7 is 7. 2 times 6 is 12. Now let's see if I can reduce that. 7 is not divisible by 2, but 12 is. 7 is not divisible by 3, but 12 is. If they're both not divisible by 2 or 3, you probably have a simplified fraction. Let's do another one. All right, let's say I have negative 2 2/3, and I want to divide that by positive 1 6/7. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change all my mixed numbers to improper fractions because it makes my life so much easier. So let's start off with 2 2/3. I know that I'm going to keep my denominator of 3, but I'm going to multiply 3 times 2, which is 6, and then add 2 more, which is 8. So 2 2/3 is the same as 8/3. And don't forget, you have a negative sign. I'm just going to bring that straight down. Now, let's turn 1 6/7 to a mixed number. Keep my denominator of 7, and then multiply 7 times 1, and then add 6. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 6 is 13. But now I'm going to use keep, change, flip. So I'm going to keep my 8/3, change my division sign to a multiplication sign, and then I'm going to flip 13/7 to get 7/13. Okay? And now all I'm going to do is multiply straight across. Keeping in mind that I have one negative, and a negative times a positive is going to always leave me with a negative. So, multiply straight across. 8 times 7 is 56. And 3 times 13 is 39. Now my last step here is to turn this to a mixed number. 39 goes into 56 one time, and I keep my denominator of 39, and my remainder there is 17. Don't forget your negative. Let's do one more, then you'll practice. All right, let's say I have negative 3/4, and I'm dividing that by negative 3. My first step is to put negative 3 over 1 and turn them both into fractions. Now my next step is going to be using keep, change, flip. I'm going to keep my negative 3/4, change my division sign to multiplication sign, and then flip negative 3 over 1 to get negative 1 over 3. And now all I'm going to do is multiply straight across. A negative times a negative is a positive, so I know my negatives are gone. 3 times 1 is 3, and 4 times 3 is 12. Now you should notice that both of these are divisible by 3, so I'm going to be left with 1/4. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. Let's go ahead and practice.